It's sure to be a historic night. The band is back together. D-Generation X are here in the house. And they are ready to kick ass and take names. The reuniting D-Generation X. It's an incredible matchup. We haven't seen DX compete as a team in a while. But how are they going to fare against the team of Cena and The Undertaker? A dominant force to be reckoned with. Shawn Michaels, sweet chin music to Cena. But watch out, Shawn, through the stage. Shawn Michaels sent, speared through the stage by John Cena. It looks as if there's going to be a tombstone here, but Triple H reverses. What the hell's Undertaker thinking now? Triple H, does he have it scouted? And Spinebuster through the stage. They've left carnage. They've destroyed the arena. This isn't going to be used again. It's being wrecked from head to toe. Not only have the company been turned upside down, but so has the arena. Merry Christmas to everyone tuning in to see the premiere of NLW's newest show, Metal. Hello everyone once again, No Limits Wrestling's on the air as we kick off the premiere episode of the newest program that is set to take NLW by storm. It's going to be a historic night on Christmas Day nevertheless, and we've got some epic matches for you here tonight. On Christmas Day, Batista goes one-on-one with the Big Show. Two men who will compete in the War Games match at Retribution go one-on-one here tonight on the premiere. And of course, the premiere wouldn't be anything without a champion versus champion bout. World Champion John Cena versus IC Champ Del Rio. That is all tonight and more. It's going to be a historic night, no doubt about it, including this first matchup. Here he comes, the giant, the 7-footer, who seems to be in the festive spirit here tonight, the Big Show. Big Show sporting the hat. He's in a festive mood, but I can tell that his opponent is not going to be. Big Show making his way to the ring, about to compete in the first ever match on Metal. The crowd loves him, but he's about to face a huge challenge. One of the men on the opposing team in the War Games match at Retribution, the Animal, Batista. One of the team captains that will captain his team of 3 other guys in the War Games matchup at Retribution in January. As Batista makes his way to the ring, I can tell he's not in much of a festive spirit. He's here to fight, and the decorations aren't going to put him off from his goal, his objective of making an example of the 420-pound beast that he has to face. He's not too small himself, but when you compare him to the Big Show, he's like Rey Mysterio's size. The man he's about to face is massive, the Big Show. They're about to lock up, and I don't recall these two men ever facing off before, so it'll be intriguing to see. Batista usually uses the power game, but it's not working for him. Oh my goodness, what a chop. Just, that's like taking a frying pan across your chest. Batista never faced the Big Show before, to my recollection, so the power game obviously is not going to work, but it might. Oh my goodness. Good grief. Well, he used the leverage that time and now has the headlock applied on the Big Show, but he reversed it already in a rollover, and the cover almost caught out the beast, the animal, but he managed to get his feet in the rope, and Big Show will catch you out if he has the chance. But oh, Big Show now on the back foot, but no, wait a minute, throttled by the throat. Are we going to see a chokeslam? But Batista scuttles away, and oh, what a clothesline by the Big Show. And now, oh my goodness, 420 pounds crushing on the chest. Here's the cover, and couldn't even kick out under that weight, had to grab the bottom rope. Batista now thrown into the corner as Batista is crushed by the weight of the Big Show in the corner. And already now, the Big Show in complete control with fierce, massive hand shots to the face of Batista. But look out, what a spear. A spear catching Big Show right off guard, and Batista's going to hope to get back into this. That is how he's going to down the Giant. This vicious kicks to the stomach of the Big Show that Batista's going to want to keep on him, not going to want to let him slow down anytime soon as he delivers shoulders into the corner. But oh, what a clubbing blow to the back, and oh my goodness, now just putting all the weight on him. Batista, oh look at him, crushed underneath the weight of the Big Show. Oh my goodness. Talk about having a train placed on top of your back. Batista now scurries to the outside, and I don't blame him, because the Big Show, oh wait a minute, caught out there, drags him away, and oh my goodness. One leg went one side, one leg went the other, and the result was not pretty. Big Show in trouble for the moment, but oh, what a right hand. Massive right hand by the Big Show, and now lifting the 300-pounder with ease lifts him up on the power slam, but this time Big Show misses the elbow, and a costly mistake perhaps, as Big Show down on the mat, about to be beaten up some more. Batista delivering some heavy shots to the face of Big Show. And you see here, this was possibly a turning point for Batista. Not in a festive mood here on Christmas. And oh my goodness, driving, look at this, hand under the throat, and the referee's got to check this isn't a choke. It may very well be. And now finally lets go of the hold, but the damage may have already been done. And oh, Big Show right back up. Big Show relentless, and now he's got a bear hug locked in. Big Show, Batista can't believe it, but he's in a bear hug already in the air, the life being squeezed out of him. Batista's got to counter this, and he does, and what a counter that was. DDT to the massive Giant. Batista exhausted. Didn't want to compete on Christmas Day, but he don't care. He'll take a fight with anybody, anytime, any place. And he does now. Look at that, good reversal, but now a clubbing blow to the back. I know, is he going to trying to clothesline the Big Show, but the animal unrelenting, and oh my goodness, the power of Batista to deliver a spine buster, and I cannot believe that he managed to lift the weight of the Big Show and deliver a spine buster. But the end may be near. Batista signals it, and what a right hand. Oh my goodness, a knockout blow that thankfully for Batista only stunned him momentarily. Is he gonna get back up? He's got to, because the Big Show about to put all his weight on him, and oh my god, look at the strength of the Big Show. Look at the strength of Batista to lift him up and deliver a vital Batista bomb. Good grief. What power demonstrated there by the animal. The Big Show cradling his stomach, but Batista with a 420-pound Batista bomb picks up the victory in the very first match on metal. Batista seemed to be in control up until this point. Big Show about to crush him, but Batista getting under him, the leverage, and delivering the Batista bomb to seal the victory here on Christmas Day. An early gift perhaps from Big Show to the Animal, but I'm sure that the Big Show will be working on that, and by the time that they meet finally in the War Games match at Retribution, then there may be a different outcome. But Batista in a firm position, as is this man, the World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena. John Cena later tonight goes one-on-one with another champion. That man, the Intercontinental Champ, Alberto Del Rio. Tonight, the first ever champion versus champion match, live tonight on the main event of this Christmas edition of NLW Metal. It's sure to be one hell of a blockbuster. The main event, Cena versus Del Rio, champion versus champion. That is still to come, and it will happen here tonight.
The road to WrestleMania is long and arduous. However, there is only one stop left. On this night, NLW wrestlers have one last chance for glory, for revenge, for payback. On this night, 8 men will settle their differences on this battleground. A 20-foot high cage surrounds these doomed souls as 2 teams battle for survival. Before WrestleMania is one true test of domination, in not one, but 2 rings. They fight to the death in what can only be described as War Games at NLW Retribution.
Retribution in the new year is going to be a hell of a pay-per-view, and one of those matches that will happen features this man, the Big Red Machine, Kane. Kane at Retribution will go one-on-one with his former tag team partner, Test. And here tonight, live on Christmas Day, is going to deliver a startling message to Test about their match. He's not exactly in the festive spirit, but then again, he doesn't need to be. This guy radiates confidence. He is the definition of a monster, and he personifies pain, and what's he got to say to Test?
Does it make you uncomfortable living in the unknown? You see, normally I'd enjoy watching you twist in the wind, unsure of why or when or how I'd strike next. But since you asked so politely, because it's obvious that you've forgotten all about this, even though it's something that I obsess over every single day to remind myself of what I had become. A wretched, a mangled wretch of humanity. But the person who shook your hand is gone. He's been replaced by someone who doesn't have a single vestige of humanity left inside of him. He's been replaced by the monster that I always should have been. But the journey is not yet complete. I need closure. I will not become whole again until I have utterly and completely decimated you. Slaughtering you right now would not satiate my craving for your suffering. No. When I end you, I want it to be on the biggest stage possible. I want your demise to happen at...
Oh wait, what the hell's this? Well, of course it's Christmas, but don't know what the music's for. Kane startled as well, and okay, what the hell is that thing? I'm just going to assume from the Christmas theme that is a guy trying to be Santa Claus, but it looks like he found that outfit in the dumpster. I mean, what the hell is this? A guy dressed in a... well, trying to look like Santa, but obviously failing. But he's waving to the crowd in I don't know why he's... if he was wise, and if he truly was Santa, he wouldn't interrupt Kane. Kane, a monster that doesn't want to be silenced. Oh, look at the audacity. Santa, we call him, hugging Kane, and Kane doesn't know quite what to make of it. So surreal on this Christmas edition. And oh, wait a minute, what the hell? That SOB Test dressing up. And a cheap shot from behind, and Kane's down. Good grief. For God's sake. Test. Coming out of nowhere, taking off the mask and hitting Kane square in the back of the head with that lead pipe. That wrench. And it's sick. Test a sneak attack on Kane. And he looks so damn proud of himself. And this is a disgusting display. In 3 weeks' time, the second episode of Metal will be the Retribution pre-show, and announced for that event will be a 2-ringed Battle Royal where the winner will get a shot at the NLW Hardcore Championship later on at Retribution. That is in 3 weeks' time at Retribution. However, on Saturday, it will be the revamped edition of NLW. Episode 15 will feature an 8-man tag team match pitting the War Games participants together. And of course, 2 huge main events announced for episode 15, the first of which features the World Heavyweight Champion versus the Royal Rumble winner. It will be Triple H versus John Cena, scheduled for NLW episode 15. And another main event announced for that evening, an incredible coming together of Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels one-on-one with The Undertaker. That is the main event of episode 15, and that will premiere Saturday and goes through into the new year. What a series of episodes that'll be. The revamped No Limits Wrestling in 3 days' time, shaping up to be one hell of an episode as we prepare for the first ever one-on-one champion versus champion main event to finish the Christmas special of Metal. And what a Christmas treat this is to see the Intercontinental Champion go up against the World Heavyweight Champion for the first time in NLW history. Alberto Del Rio, a cocky, brash, arrogant man who at Retribution will compete in the War Games match, but tonight he has his eyes set on the World Champion John Cena. Alberto Del Rio has held that championship since December 8th, 2012. So over a year as champion, he would like to continue into the new year and get a victory over this man, the current NLW World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena. As Del Rio waits for him in the ring, Cena prepares to make his way out for this champion versus champion main event here tonight on Metal. John Cena at Retribution will go one-on-one with Shawn Michaels for the World Heavyweight Championship, and this time it's an Extreme Rules match. It'll be a Christmas miracle for one of these men to win, because that would give them huge momentum on this road to WrestleMania. John Cena holds the World Heavyweight Championship high above his head as he prepares to meet the Intercontinental Champion Del Rio in a match which I don't believe has happened before. The first ever one-on-one meeting between two champions. Between Alberto Del Rio and John Cena, it's underway, the main event of the first ever Metal. And as they lock up, Del Rio gets John Cena into the corner, and Cena now with a headlock applied, and Cena has the experience edge over Del Rio. However, don't count Del Rio out because he is a vicious man, but a shoulder block takedown by Cena. Cena went for the elbow but missed, and now Del Rio, he can strike at any time, and he's a former MMA champ, whereas Cena, a former bodybuilder. Del Rio can be a submission specialist, but then again, Cena can use the power to his advantage, as he does now, catches Del Rio off guard, and delivers a bulldog to Alberto Del Rio. John Cena having the first laugh. Will he have the last? He tells Del Rio to get up, and as he taunts him, Del Rio's tangled up in the ropes for the moment, but a kick to the stomach, and John Cena's got to watch out for those kicks because they can be deadly, as can that. What a drop kick by Alberto Del Rio, and oh, an incoming boot. What a boot to the face, and Del Rio can be lethal with those feet and legs, as he's doing now. Kicks to the gut and taunts the crowd, but oh, wait a minute, dragged down early on. Cena trying to get the STF, but Del Rio makes sure that doesn't happen so early on. Gets to the ropes already, and now John Cena waits for Del Rio, but Del Rio reverses him, and what a German suplex. Here's the cover, and John Cena just about manages to kick out. A wide range of offense. Del Rio thought he could have had the free early on, but what a clothesline by John Cena. Cena, if he wins here tonight, give him huge momentum heading into his match at Retribution against Shawn Michaels, but that slowed him down. Elbow to the face as Del Rio climbs to the top rope, and the axe handle to the back of the head. Right down on the back of the skull from the top rope, and maybe Del Rio can capitalize on this. He's going to go after Cena, but tangled up in the ropes. Cena moved out of the way, and Del Rio tangled up in the ropes, and that means he's going to go on the pounce. A neck breaker to Alberto Del Rio. In trouble now, John Cena. When he gets in control, he can be deadly, and with so much power to his strength, to his advantage, he's going to use it now. The back suplex to Del Rio, and John Cena is in the driver's seat. He knows when he's in this position, he can be unstoppable. A shoulder block takedown by John Cena, and a second one. And now we're going to see the trio of shoulder blocks, but instead, vintage Cena has Del Rio up and brings him down to the mat. Del Rio down and out for the moment, and now it's this move that causes much controversy. You can't see me. John Cena gonna deliver the 5-knuckle shuffle, and now goes for the cover. He had 2, but not the 3. Neither of these men are well liked. In fact, both of the competitors in this match are hated by the fans, but it will be interesting to see who they get behind, and you see there, very quick, very pacey, and very effective. A backstabber by Del Rio delivered with force to John Cena as we take a replay of this. Look at this. Knees driving down into the back. And now with Del Rio in the control, John Cena in trouble for the moment. Oh, but he moves out of the way. Del Rio face first into the turnbuckle. And now John Cena going to deliver DDT that flips Del Rio over. Like I was saying before, it'll be interesting to see who the fans get behind. They're not usually crowd favourites, neither of them. Both bad guys, but Cena on the top rope. Is he going to deliver a high-flying maneuver? But no, what an enziguri. A magnificent enziguri by Del Rio. Another cover, and yet another kick out by John Cena. An incredibly fast-paced match to close out the Christmas special of NLW Metal. Del Rio in control, but only momentarily. Goes straight into the steel post, since John Cena had that one scouted. Del Rio now in a prone position, and John Cena ready to strike on the top rope, and the leg drop. Not often you see John Cena come off of the top rope, but you see trying to go for the STF, Del Rio in the ropes, but not often he goes for high-flying maneuvers like that. Leg drop connecting with force, but Del Rio straight back up, and again, immediately going after the arm, and you've got to believe that he's probably going to go for the cross arm breaker later, and oh my goodness, driving both of the legs into the sternum of John Cena. And is he going to go for the cross arm breaker now? But Cena reverses. Cena reversed now into the STF, and this has put out many men in the past. It's done in Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, to name a few. John Cena in complete control. Is Del Rio going to tap now? But he doesn't. He rolls through, and look at this, what a reversal. Del Rio immediately with the reversal, and the cross arm breaker is applied. John Cena in complete trouble now. He may have to tap. Alberto Del Rio, the submission specialist. Look at Cena trying to kick out of it, but he can't. But he does manage to break the hold by getting to the ropes. Alberto Del Rio was almost caught out there, but John Cena might want to turn around. And look at this. Del Rio caught out immediately. And Cena with the FU to Del Rio, but Del Rio very wisely rolls to the outside. Del Rio on his feet still. I don't know how he's still standing, but that FU definitely stunned him. That may have bought him some vital time, but can Del Rio dig himself out of this hole? And he does, and look at this. Crowd going crazy. Is he going to end an upset? But John Cena rolls him through. Here's a roll up, but oh, for God's sake. Well, Del Rio, I don't really feel sorry for him, but you can't help but be Cena cheating, holding onto the rope, and John Cena's defeated Del Rio. As much as I don't like Del Rio, you got to admit he was screwed here tonight. John Cena using the leverage to his advantage, but just had to cheat. Like John Cena always does, just had to cheat. It was a battle of wits at the end of this match. But you see here, after being thrown back in the ring, John Cena nearly caught out, but after being rolled through, he grabbed a hold of the rope and used the leverage advantage to cheat to get the win. Del Rio, the Intercontinental Champion, put on a good showing here tonight, but that Christmas miracle was not on the cards for him, sadly. John Cena, still World Champion, and a vital victory, heading on the road to WrestleMania and into Retribution. He's so proud of himself, and look at this on the stage! Sweet chin music. Shawn Michaels coming out of nowhere, delivering the super kick to John Cena. And when you thought Cena was going to have the last laugh, Shawn Michaels comes out and kicks the head off the shoulders. He sent a clear message that he is after the World Heavyweight Champion. He wants to become champion, but can he do it at Retribution?